Welcome to this gentle yoga practice designed for beginners and those seeking a serene stretch accompanied by mindful breath work. So today I invite you to embark on a journey of relaxation, self-discovery, and most of all, inner peace. Gently coming down onto your mat, we'll take a reclined position, feet into the floor, knees up to the sky, and gently rest your hands onto your tummy here. And you can softly close your eyes and begin to become aware of your inhale and exhale, and how your hands move gently with the flow of air as you breathe. And with each exhale, allow your body and your mind to let go of any expectations or judgments you may already have about yourself or your practice. This is your time to honor and embrace the way you are right now, and to listen to your body and respect its boundaries. Remember, there is no competition or comparison here. Every movement you make is an expression of self-care and self-love for your body. That does so much for you every single day. Take a deep breath in through your nose now, filling up your tummy even more this time. And as you exhale, just gently opening your eyes. Taking your feet down to the bottom of your mat, reach your arms up above you. You can interlace your fingers or grab the opposite wrist with the opposite hand and just take a stretch. Fingertips one way, toes the other. And then bring your feet and your hands over to the left, making a moon shape with your body here, opening that right side. Returning back to the center, reaching away first of all, and then taking yourself over to the opposite side, toes and fingers to the right, opening the left side now. Breathe. Making your way back to the center, you're going to release your hands and float them up to the sky over your head and down at your sides. I want you to breathe in and float your hands back up behind you. And then exhale, float your hands by your sides. Just connecting breath with movement. Inhale, arms reach up behind you. Exhale, arms down at your sides. And this time bring your knees into your chest. Perhaps taking a slow rock from right to left. Releasing that lower back. Massaging those hips. And from here, take your hands onto your knees and rotate your knees outwards. So you're making circles with your knees here. Then start to take the circles inwards, remembering to be with your breath. If you find your mind has wandered already, bring it back to your inhale and your exhale. Bring your right knee in now, and you can send your left away to the bottom of your mat, resting it on the floor. Just tugging your right knee into your chest. Deep breaths in and out. Taking that right knee in your right hand now, release your left hand onto your hip to check that it's still secure on the floor. It hasn't drifted off your mat. So your knee is towards your armpit this time. From here, taking your left hand now onto your knee, reach your right arm out onto the floor in line with your shoulder. Shift your hips over to the right before bringing your right knee over to the floor beside you on the left. Supine twist. Remembering you can take a cushion or a block underneath your right knee here to allow it to rest on a surface. Take 2 deep breaths here, in and out through your nose. Gently coming back to the center, shifting your hips back to the middle of your mat, and then releasing your right leg down, just noticing how one side feels compared to the other. Taking a moment before bringing your left knee in towards your chest. And just holding it here for a moment. Deep breath in and out. And then taking that knee in towards the left hand. Right hand on your opposite hip to check that it hasn't come off the floor. Deep breath. And gently come back to the center. We'll take our reclined twist to the opposite way now. Shift your hips over to the left. Bring that left knee over to the right of your body. Opposite arm in cactus or in line with your shoulder. And take your gaze away from your knee. Deep breath in and out. One more deep breath here. Gently guide yourself back up. Shift your hips back to the middle and then release both feet down to the bottom of your mat. Just take a moment to notice how your body feels and reconnect with your breath. Bring your knees up to the sky, plant your feet into your mat, and take your feet slightly wider than your hips and start to windscreen wiper your knees from side to side, arms in line with your shoulders. Gently stopping in the center now. We're going to prepare for our glute stretch. So take your right ankle onto your left thigh, turning your right knee out to the side of the room and lifting your head to reach for your left thigh. And then guiding yourself backwards as you lift that foot off the floor. Enjoying this stretch here. Really opening that knee to the side of the room, using your exhale to guide your left thigh closer towards your body, if that works for you. One more deep breath in, and then exhale, allowing that foot to soften back to your mat. Uncross your legs and repeat on the other side. Take one more deep breath here. And gently then allowing that right foot back to the floor. Uncrossing your legs. And then rolling onto your right side for a moment before using your top hand to press into the floor and come all the way around to Sukhasana, seated pose. So crossing your legs, allow your hands to fall naturally where feels good. Shoulders away from your ears. You're going to inhale, take your arms up to the sky. And exhale for a side stretch over to the right. Check your shoulder hasn't drawn up to your ear. Come back to the center and over to the opposite side. Back to the middle, to the right once again. You're going to take your top hand and place it behind your head. Lift your gaze to look up at your elbow, opening your chest and your shoulders here. As you exhale, take your elbow towards your opposite knee so you can round through your upper back and allow the space between your shoulder blades to open. Inhale, take your elbow up and your gaze. And then make your way back to the center, opposite side. Side stretch, top hand comes to the back of the head, lift your gaze up to your elbow. Exhale, opposite elbow to opposite knee, rounding through your upper back. Don't force your neck here. Gentle movements. Inhale, gaze up at your elbow, up to the sky. Come back through the center, this time taking your hands down in front of your body. Drop your chin to your chest. Your hands can lightly touch the floor, or you can come down onto your forearms and really round through your back here. Deep breaths. Gently rolling up through your spine. Take your time and then take your hands behind you, place your fingertips onto the floor and lift your gaze, lift your heart center, look up. Draw your shoulder blades down behind you, perhaps take a wonderful smile here as you lift your heart. And then coming back to a neutral spine, just take Sukhasana, focusing on your posture here, so draw your tummy into your spine. Imagine a piece of string through the crown of your head, and your sitting bones draw down into the earth. Elbows release to the floor, shoulders away from your ears. And think of pressing into the sides of your feet, into your mat, to really feel that lift through your upper body and your hips. Slowly releasing out of this pose, you're going to uncross your legs. Bring them towards the front of your mat and place your legs out in front of you. Seated staff pose. Taking your hands down at your sides towards the floor. You can flex your feet. Your heels may come off the floor, they may not. Whatever feels good, but think of a flat back as if you're sitting up against a wall here, so reach the crown of the head to the sky. Inhale and take your arms up to the sky. Shoulders away from your ears, and then exhale, taking your hands towards your shins, your thighs, or bind around your big toes or around the soles of your feet. And think again of a long spine here, so not rounding through our back, but lengthening so our spine is long, our neck is long, and the crown of the head reaches forward. Before exhaling over to a forward fold, really round your spine here, drop your chin to your chest, relax your arms and your legs. Deep breath. And then gently come back up to your long spine. So draw your tummy in, reach the crown of the head away from your sitting bones. Exhale now, rounded spine, forward fold. One more time, let's take our flat back, our long spine. Feel that wonderful stretch through the hamstrings. Think of opening your chest, shine your heart center forwards. And then exhale, rounded spine, relax over your legs. Gently walk your hands in towards your body so you can roll up through your spine. Bending your knees, shift your sitting bones to the front of your mat and then roll down through your back. So you're in your reclined position again. Bring your knees into your chest. You're going to release your feet up towards the sky and take happy baby here. So taking your strap around the soles of your feet if you like, or holding your shins, the outsides of your feet, or taking a bind, 2 forefingers around the big toe. Checking your lower back remains intact with your mat. Don't allow it to lift. And settling here, you may start to rock from side to side. You might want to close your eyes here. But wherever you are, breathe and focus on that inhale and exhale. Take one more deep breath in. Perhaps stop rocking from side to side now. And as you exhale, slowly release the bind and allow your knees to gently come back towards your body. Guide them back together with your hands. And bring your feet back down into your mat, knees up towards the sky. Press your palms into the floor beside you, arms at your sides. And then you're going to press your hips up to the sky for bridge pose. Taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, rolling gently back down through your spine, hips come back to the floor. Inhale, take your arms up over your head behind you. And exhale, bring them back over your face and back to the sides of your body. Bring your knees into your chest. Take a moment here. Lift your face up to meet your knees. And on your next exhale, allow your feet to fall down to the bottom corners of your mat. Let your head rest gently back into the floor. Take your arms slightly away from your body. Turn your palms up towards the sky. And gently close your eyes here. Allowing yourself to completely relax. Give your body and your mind permission to find peace in this moment here. Releasing all tension into the earth. Let it take all of your weight. On your next exhale, just allowing some gentle movements back to your fingers and your toes, your arms and your legs. And when you're ready, rolling onto your right or left side, bring your knees into your chest. Thank yourself for dedicating this time to your body and your mind. And use your top hand to press yourself up and round to Sukhasana to close our practice. Inhale and bring your arms up towards the sky, and then exhale them down past your face to your heart center and softly close your eyes here. Amidst chaos, discover inner peace. Embrace calmness as your compass. Find stillness within and carry it with you beyond your mat. Bowing forwards, Namaste.